One down.
By decree of the Count of Ogham, effective immediately, all crimes are now punishable by hanging until death.
Daft machine!
soldiers of Ogham. The outside threat grows ever stronger. Whispers of betrayal echo within my very halls. We can no longer tolerate any risk. Use lethal force against those you suspect of foul play. Speak carefully with your men. Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raise their hope.
This place is right fancy. Gold is wasted on the rich.
Yes! Another one! He's under there!
That's him. Soon. Very soon. Bloody horrors!
I sense Oriana knows. And I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true. That fair-haired villager, an eternal descendant, she knew. At that moment when our eyes locked, we both knew. She clung to her children like I would end them then and there. She is of no risk now, but how many others?
No room.
You can rest when you're dead! Keep digging!
Vile creature!
Quickly. If you intend to face the Count, I must warn you. An ancient corrupting power has driven him to where the seed of corruption takes root. Life bends itself into unnatural shapes, and the minds of men grow fevered. Though you may do whatever it takes.
Never had any love for old Count Gianor. See you.
Yes. It is good to see you.
High-velocity rounds pierce. Permafrost bolts shatter on impact, hitting enemies behind the target. This attack is very effective at freezing enemies. Explosive grenades have a long fuse, but deal devastating damage if you can catch. Flash grenades can blind and stun enemies. Be careful, because they can also blind allies. Blinded targets are less accurate. Bolts from incendiary shot shatter on impact, also hitting enemies behind the target. This attack can ignite enemies. Bolts from incendiary shot shatter on impact, also hitting enemies. Permafrost bolts. Permafrost bolts shatter. High-velocity rounds pierce through enemies and deal bonus damage to monsters with broken armor. Look out for this symbol. Gas grenades create a flammable poison cloud that deals chaos damage and poisons enemies. Ignite effects and detonators. On hit, galvanic shards create arcs of lightning which are effective at shocking enemies. Shocked enemies take more damage. You can reload manually.
Yes, more. Don't stop. The beast hungers.
Ooh, that's nasty. Killing time.
This interloper has the power we need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself! Easy prey! You dare mock me! Run, little rabbit! Easy prey! Bend the knee! Easy prey! You will pay for that! You'll pay with your life! Easy prey! Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
Wait to do the job. I'll find someone to help. Goodbye.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you! Freezing gale! I will take out your heart and savor each bite. As night falls, winter's chill sought the unworthy through an endless night. They wither and tarry, forsaken frosts, as cold as death of Balor's misery. The pack won't forget. So freezing gale. I smell your blood. Killing frost. Requiem on high. Killing frost. I smell your blood, and I am right. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. The air grows colder. Agnar the Rune. Agnar from the shall slay again.
From the Vastiri.
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish.
haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Count Geonor is dead. I never thought that we can finally start rebuilding our poor, damaged Arkham. It's going to be a long and difficult struggle. The thought of our village on fire. Oh, my heart feels... Part of me is angry I wasn't there to defend the place, but I know I was needed by these good folks far more. I can't imagine. The Count's name will not be remembered in our songs. Stick.
You've done well, stranger. No, you are no stranger now. The darkness that crept upon our lands has been forced to flee. Good luck to you. This is home now. Our songs tell of times of renewal, when bloodshed, strife, and courage forge stronger bonds. That is how we will regard this era.
The clan leaders are all dead, but there's one man who remains with the leadership to carry on. Renly will take good... We'll be just fine, hero. You can ride on out of here with your head held high. Seriously, though, I hope you return someday. If only to guard my back. Boy, then.
So, it is done. For enacting my vengeance, you have some measure of thanks for... Take revenge.
We must pursue Oriana. The seed of corruption has begun to grow. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption in its wake. So we have a trail to follow. Thank you.
Not a good idea.
How can I... The trail of corruption leads east. So east we shall go. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Bastille. We should find a Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Well, sir, we have arrived. The Bastille awaits.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marraketh caravan. The Marraketh have a cultural history deeper than most know. Theirs is a strict tradition, bordering on brutal, but it moves swiftly.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path. The bread bowl of the world, the verdant land of...
Ah, the Marraketh, a very rich culture.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? Ah, we cannot. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead.
Best show 'em my worth, eh?
Eat this!
On the cliff! Fire in the hole! This doesn't earn my passage. Nothing will.
You defeated the raiders? Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara.
Gas grenades create a flammable poison cloud that deals chaos damage and poisons enemies. Gas grenades create a flammable Gas grenades create a flammable poison cloud that deals ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when enemies step on them. You can reload manually by using this skill again. Ice shards targets the ground, leaving shards of ice that explode when enemies step on them. You can reload manually by using this skill again. Ice shard. Rapid shot heats up your crossbow as you continue to shoot, dealing more damage the hotter it gets. Grenades also gain extra damage from heat. You can reload manually by using this skill again. Rapid shot heats up your crossbow as you continue to shoot, dealing more damage the hotter it gets. Grenades also gain extra damage from heat.
greeted. beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down. Those creatures are too coherent and intelligent to be manifestations of corruption. There was a being I once knew in the ancient days, a trickster, who would have appreciated someone to laugh at his ill-conceived humor. Move swiftly.
Who goes there? By the sound of your voice, you cannot be Maraketh. Zarka holds all the wisdom and knowledge of the Adura, especially now the gods have returned to Rayclast. We know that our beliefs have power. Perhaps we can bring back those verdant forests. Does the scorpion sting carry less poison at night? In the hopes of taking on fighting duty again, I am still practicing the art of the sword. Red-eyed Nassima, she of the second sight. However, there is still honor in serving the role of tradesmith and weapon master. I served as a Dekara for as long as I was. Take your time. Blessings.
Here for a story? What? I have a very long official title, but you may simply address me as Zaka. My role is that of a keeper of tales. I was chosen by my predecessor. Rather than being allowed to become a Dekara, we understand the plains of Vastiri through the lens of these words handed down to us over the centuries. We see what used to lie where sand dwells now. She was a fierce warrior before she was blinded in battle. Focused, determined. Losing her sight has not changed that. I have no doubt that she will become skilled enough at blind fighting to rejoin the ranks someday. Indeed, blind Dekara were once. This is the tale as it was told to me by our Akara's Tale woman before me, and as told to her many thousands of years ago. We were a simple people, hunters, roamers. We moved valley to valley in search of meat and berries. There was none of the discipline we know today. But that was 1,000 years of ice brought hardship and suffering. But that was only the beginning. To the south, the foreign tyrant An fell, and horrible creatures flooded forth under this darkness. In the darkest depths of that era, when hope was but a memory, the twin sister Sekimas, Solarai and Blunt, the creatures retreated under the sands, never to be seen again, and our fair plains blazed with emerald forests and sapphire rivers. This brought about the most glorious age of our people. But then, one fell winter, the gods vanished. Our beloved Garukan was the last to succumb, holding on for 2 moons against the Maraketh were not disturbed. We did not lose hope. We knew who we were, and those values had not left us with the departure of the gods. When the sky burned, we have protected these fair plains for 304 generations, and we will continue. Nassima, yes, Nassima, a great warrior, though with a complicated legacy. A Balbalik, one might think, but no, she became an impressive warrior in her own right. And when called upon to raid her people, a true role model from the ancient days and a wonderful sleep tale. Stay in sight.
Not a good idea.
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from, nor what caste you might have been there. All that matters. Remain a friend to the Ardura. So, the beast has entered the world once more. We Maraket are honor-bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your Foreigners often misunderstand the concept of the secular. I am no dictator, and do not make some pathetic... Emperors are for nations filled with the weak-minded and soft, as history has proven every time an empire falls, and I am secular, because others have put their faith in me as the strongest and most capable among us. This Oriana would find no allies among our Akaras. We are... After the beast of Highgate was slain, all other Akaras vowed to pursue and eradicate corruption should it ever return. Never again. Corruption has returned to the Vestiri. Before this season, the Hyanic warriors you fought would never have... The dead have begun to rise again, and other creatures of the desert have started changing. By Zarka's accounts. For glory. Outcasts currently make their home in the forgotten quarry in the hills of Modern. They call themselves the Faradan. We should travel there and find out. One of the trails of corruption leads towards the Halani gates.
Slaves. Knew it. There's never a good side. Just assholes all round.
Outcast. Yes? So, we must... The trail connect... Fight to the last.
Now what were they doing here?
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Maraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps.
bet a load of weapons came out of this place.
What is it?
I remember her face from before the battle where I lost my sight. We, Adora, have put all our faith in Asala, and though we do not know blessings.
Hello?
How can I... Yes, I have seen the slaves pulling the carts. I am uncomfortable with the practice, but from what I understand, there are not enough resources to keep prisoners who do not work. In this harsh land, it is perhaps the lesser of two. Asala has agreed to aid us, exactly as I expected. The beast represents... She reminds me of a rambunctious young woman I once knew in Keth, who eventually rose to power. Go.